Hey YouTube, today I'm going to be showing you how to downgrade Terraria to 1.4.0.5 so you can play with mobile players while you're on your PC. I will be doing a separate tutorial on how to do this along with a T-Shock server, but for now we're just going to stick with vanilla Terraria servers. So basically what you're going to want to do is go to GitHub and go for a depot downloader. I will link to it in the description. You're going to want to go to releases over here on the right. Download this file right here, depot downloader 2.3.6.zip. Then you're going to want to go to your downloads or wherever you saved it, extract it, and then I have already made a pre-made bat file, which is a command file that will execute the depot downloader. And I have the settings set to automatically download the files you need. The reason why the username and password is here, is because it downloads it directly from Steam. And since Steam works with game licenses, you have to insert your username and password, otherwise Steam will refuse the download. So you're just going to want to replace the parentheses and the stuff in them with your username and password. And then make sure you save the file, and then you're just going to run it as if it's an exe or an application. And then once that is done downloading, it may take a couple minutes. You go to depots, and then it'll be, don't worry about this folder here, 105601, 5683958, and then there's going to be terraria.exe here. And the nice thing is about this tutorial is you don't have to delete your updated latest version of Terraria. You can launch this one completely separate. And then, as you can see, it says 1.4.05 down here at the bottom left. And basically, I'll tell you in a second how to get your public IPv4. If you're hosting, you're going to need your public IPv4 to give to your friends, or if they're hosting, you're going to need theirs to connect to their world. So you're going to want to go to multiplayer, join via IP, or if you want to give your friends your IP address, go to host and play. And then join via IP, select your character, put in their IP address, and I'll show you how to get yours right now. To get your IP address, you're going to want to go to Google and search public IPv4, and you're going to want to go to this first site, that's whatismyip.com, and it will list your public IP address. I do not recommend just giving this out to any random person, because IP addresses are how people get DDoS, so be very, very careful with what you do with your IP address. So when you give it to your friend on the phone, they're going to want to go to the multiplayer tab, online, add a server, and then put your IP address in, and then they'll just use the default port 7777. Some routers may need you to port forward port 7777. I'm not going to make a tutorial on that because there's a bunch of different ways to port forward on routers. But with T-Shock, it can port forward automatically, which is the nice thing, which I will do a separate tutorial on that. So when you go to multiplayer, select a character, blah blah, do all that stuff, it will work. So thank you for watching, and I hope that this really helped you downgrade Terraria and gave you a better understanding on how to do it. So be sure to subscribe and like and all that jazz. Thank you.